This is a bank fisherman's dream. The skirted jig as a tool when fish are on the bottom. It really is a great imitator of the forage that lives near the bottom. There's shad down there, there's bluegill picking stuff, there's perch picking stuff off the bottom, and of course there's crawfish on the bottom. And when that jig comes across the bottom, you got to remember, in addition to the action you're imparting, these lures have a skirt. And even on times when you're not moving it, that skirt flares and gives you bulk and presence and movement. And that's pretty amazing, right? So a jig, especially for that bottom zone. But again, right, look, we just looked at this whole box of chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, buzzbaits, swim jigs, and jigs. We just looked at that whole box. And we're able to do it all. We're able to do it all. From this, from the backpack. We're able to do it all. Top, middle, bottom. Match the hatch, size, color. There it goes, right? We're a consolidated angler. We don't need a wheelbarrow full of tackle. There it goes. All right, let me go on my last one, and this is going to be a great segue as we move to terminal tackle toward the end of this segment. This is a great segue. And of all the lures, think of that spectrum of lures that we already covered. Let me remind you, it's light, it's in this backpack, it's going to be at our fingertips. When we start going through the zones, they're not on the top. I tried the bottom, I couldn't get bit on the bottom. Ooh, got a bite in the middle, right? We've gone through, the fish are talking to us. Everything's at our fingertips. Of all those lures we just went over, and I gave you a highlight of some of the best as a bank angler. Lipless vibration, man, spinnerbait, hard to beat as a bank angler. But of all the categories, oh man, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. I want to just hold it. Can I hold it a little bit and just hug it for a second? Soft plastics are your friend as a bank angler. Soft plastics are your friend. And why they're your friend is, well, one is they work. I think as a bank fisherman from when I was 7, 8 years old to now, I'm an old guy now, I'm almost 50. In all those years, I can positively tell you I've caught more bass on the bank with soft plastics than any other lure, right? Than any other lure. Here's my soft plastic box. Okay. This is your friend. So it catches a lot of bass, but the reason I love soft plastics is the versatility of these baits. And you know, when you looked at those other categories, we looked at hard baits, top waters, jerk baits, rattle traps, crank baits. We looked at chatterbaits and spinner baits and jigs. They all have a time and place. They all cover the zones. But when you look at the versatility of when and where and how you can fish a lure, nothing beats a soft plastic. So if you notice, look at those Flambeau boxes. That's that normal 4700 size, right? That's that thin box, that normal 4700 box. Look at the thickness of that one. By the way, there it goes. There's my soft plastics written on there. That's a 5700. That's a bigger, deeper box. It tells you a little bit about the importance of soft plastics as a bank angler. But in this box, once again, consolidation. I don't need a lot. I need a little of the right stuff of the different categories. And just in this box, I've got soft plastic worms, stick baits, flukes, creatures, beavers, swim baits, tubes. Sounds ridiculous, right? But I do.
And the information Bass University provides isn't your basic run-of-the-mill fishing video. This is specific information from A to Z to help you learn, get to the water, and become a better angler quickly.